Morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I actually just woke up again. I'd woken up early. Kind of slept a little bit better last night, but then I woke up early and used the bathroom, did some things, and I was just gonna see about recording this morning's video when little Miss Possum jumped up into my arms, cuddled up, and we were just laying and so forth, and then all of a sudden, there I went. So, anyway, yeah, it was kind of cloudy this morning. We definitely got some rain, and I really got a little warm last night. So I turned the fan on. There's the space heater has a fan setting, and I turned that on, but I was still a little warm, so I thought I'd open up a window. Slept with it open all night. It was really, really nice. It was a little chilly, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. And little Miss, she kept jumping up into the window and getting the fresh air too. So yeah, not too. It was really nice. I closed it this morning and turned the heat on and everything. Got to admit, there is one thing I have noticed. I'm breathing a lot better since I've been out here. Probably because don't have all that sand and dust and so forth blowing around all the time and so forth. But, I still have, it's like my chest has been struggling for so long, the muscles struggling so long, and they're just so strained because of it. So because it just feels like that, I'm trying to rebuild those muscles, just like where I was a year ago before everything happened. So who knows, maybe just breathing in a little bit better air, not having to be struggling so much to breathe, maybe things will straighten out. Maybe that's all it's been the whole time. I don't know. But it's very interesting how I've noticed I haven't been getting those sharp, piercing, stabbing pains in my chest. It's just been, and I haven't been feeling like I'm, trying to breathe all the time. If anything, Angie, her husband, his name is Rick. Him and I banter all the time throughout the day and his days off. He works a part-time job. He's retired from military, and he has his own health issues that he deals with. So he gets it. He understands what I'm going through. Angie has her own issues as well. So it's nice being around people who understand, and they're not pushing me. Yeah, I need to find work because my money's running out. So please send some money. I still need donations, and I do have, oh shoot, I got to pay my phone bill today. Fortunately, that's not very much, but all those little things, they all wind up adding up, and I'm going to need to get a bottle of insulin here soon. Basically, the Lantus, I've got plenty of the Admelog, that's the short-acting. I've got more than enough for that. It's the Lantus that I am going to be needing. And I'm in hopes, fingers crossed, that with the pharmacies that are around here, that I'll be able to get the discount that I was quoted out there with the pharmacy that I was working with. So yeah, I'm going to need that here soon, and then in about 2.5 weeks, I'm going to need to be able to pay for my sensors as well. So we'll see. And I can't pay for just one. I have to pay for both of them with the program that I started with, basically Abbott. That's who the maker is of my sensors. I pay for 2 of them. I pay $40 a month. So, and I got one that I brought with me. I had to buy both of them just before I left. And those 2 weeks fly by really fast. And that's all they last, is the 2 weeks. So, yeah, I'm going to need to be able to. I've got the one. I threw it in my suitcase. Oh, excuse me. But, yeah, I'm going to be looking at that expense also here in a couple weeks. Fortunately, my food stamps will be kicking in on the 4th from Nevada. I need to call the social worker today, find out what's going on there, see if she has found out anything, and just kind of help put a little reminder bug in her ear, especially with the first coming up here soon. So, with those private donors. So, anyway, that's kind of where we're at with there. And yeah, like I said, if you can send some donations, $5, $1, whatever, anything helps, okay? So, and you don't have to necessarily go through GoFundMe. You can go to my blog. There's a link there to a separate page where you can do a donation to there. WordPress partners with Stripe, so the transactions are secure. So, anywho, so yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, I know my things this is my bracelets with the scorpions. Anyway, and this is the hand that I got stung in, so I like to wear them on that hand. But anyway, so yeah, yesterday I did get my application done from Walmart. That's the one that I really would like to be able to have, but if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So, and the main reason why is that discount, that employee discount, so I can see about getting a computer, another computer here in the future, another laptop or something, and also be able to get discounts on items that I'm going to need for a new place. So that's the main reason why. And also, I've already got experience with the job, more or less, with doing the deliveries and so forth. Yeah, she's getting her butt. She's getting some pets. She's getting her butt petted. Yeah. So, anyway. So, I got that done yesterday. But yeah, that's the main reasons. And I think I'd enjoy it, to tell you the truth. In many ways, I did enjoy the deliveries. But I really need to get out from behind the wheel. And it's not because of all this. With the weather here and not being familiar or anything like that. Yeah. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it's just, I'm tired of being behind the wheel. So, time to retire. What is it, 13, 14 years, basically, driving. Yeah, it's time. So, hold on. Something in my eye there. Still having some weird dreams, that's for sure. I had another one with taking my nap this morning, but it's okay. I am going to get an application in for Dollar Tree, and it's also this grocery store. We did go out, Angie and I did go out last night, saw some deer. Haven't seen deer in ages. That was really cool. And I noticed that the street lights are definitely dimmer, so it's making it, and of course there's a lot of country roads, at least out in this direction. Probably get closer to the city, it wouldn't be so bad. But out in this direction, it's very dim, and with my cataracts, it makes it difficult to be able to see. So, yeah, I prefer not to drive myself, at least until maybe I can get used to the dimmer settings, the dimmer lighting. So I definitely noticed that. And it started raining last night, which was really cool. It's like, hello. And, yeah, but now, I mean, we still have a little bit of clouds up there, but we do have blue skies. But this morning when I first woke up and was doing things, we definitely had cloudy skies. kind of cool, really. Because we went through for over 200 days without any measurable rainfall out there before we got that storm. That was the Friday before I left. And, of course, that packed a punch. Lost power for several hours and everything. It's like, yeah. So, but it was, it's a nice change. It really is. And I always enjoy weather. So, I always enjoy rain and so forth. So, yeah, it's really nice. Nice change for a change. Nice change for a change. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. So, but anywho, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just do some updates. I'm definitely feeling a lot better, mentally and so forth. I've wrapped my head around things, and yeah, got a game plan for today. Today is the anniversary of my mom's passing. It was 17 years ago this morning, actually. I can't remember if we were on Central Time or Eastern Time Zone. I know it was like right there on the edge. I think we were on Central Time, if I remember correctly. So I was up for that and remembered and everything. But it's okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I feel her presence around me quite a lot. Have been. Her and Archangel Michael and my guardians and guides, and of course Spirit. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to mention. Completely forgot that Angie had gotten a package. Both Rick and I both forgot about it, and she had seen the notification on her phone. She had to take their daughter to the dentist, and anyway, she saw the notification on her phone and went out to get the package, and it was like, oops, forgot, sorry. And she's opening it, and she pulls out this CD, and I'm picking on her, and I was like, what, don't you have streaming services? Like, don't you have Pandora, Spotify, or whatever? And then she turns the box over and shows me what's inside it still. And it's this pair of, I could see it's this pair of house slippers. And I was just like, yeah, those look nice. Yeah. Those look nice. And she was just like, no. I'm like, what? And she's like, I'm like, for what? For me? She's like, yeah. Take them out, and it's my size and everything. And I replace my house slippers in, during when they first come out, because out there, it's like you got to grab them when you can, especially my size, because otherwise you're not going to get them. And I didn't do that this year because I just didn't have the money, with everything. I mean, let's face it, Christmas was pretty shitty in our house. Possum was still very appreciative. She was just happy that I stayed home, at least Christmas Eve night. I slept the whole time. We didn't do our usual tradition or whatever, but oh well. I did work Christmas night, though. But she did get a little something, at least. But she's just happy that she had her mommy home. And just like right now, she's happy she's getting rubbins. Some lovin's. But anyway, yeah, otherwise Christmas was pretty shitty this year. Lost the storage unit shortly after. I was trying to work a lot to do everything I possibly could to catch up with that, but my body just gave out. I couldn't handle that anymore. And then, of course, the next day, that day that the auction happened, she's playing now. Anyway, the day the auction happened, the next day, after just making the decision to let it go, I got offered to be a permanent resident there, so I would have had to have come up with $400 overnight to pay rent on time, with being a permanent resident. Otherwise, I was going to have to do the whole thing of checking out, checking back in, and then at least I would have New Year's Eve, all that money. And I know I could have gotten it all together that night to pay for rent. And I would have had the extra day as well, but oh well. At least that way I was able to stay home for her New Year's Eve with fireworks and so forth. But anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't able to replace my house slippers, and since getting here, I did bring mine with, even though they were pretty thin and everything, and they were starting to fall apart as well. Because I wear them all the time whenever I'm home, because my feet get cold real easy, real fast, and cramp up and so forth. And I was feeling it around here with walking around, and I was just like, oh, they're saying that it really doesn't start warming up until May. And I'm like, oh, I hope my feet will make it that long. But I even wear slippers in the winter, I mean, in the middle of summer even, because my feet get cold, especially on that cold concrete, But then she bought me some house slippers from Prime, and I was just like, didn't have to do that. She's like, consider it a late birthday present. My birthday's November, so anywho, yeah. So that was awesome. I'm definitely enjoying them. I don't keep having hair floating, flying around. Little Miss Possum hair. Yeah, she was playing now. She's like, oh, mommy, give me some ovens. She's being a silly girl. I know, I've been spending a lot of time downstairs. Haven't been up here all that much. But that's okay. She's getting her mommy right now. We are expecting the washer sometime between 9 and 1. It's after 10 now. So, of course, he'll probably get here at about 2. You know how it goes. So, that would be nice, having a washer and be able to wash things. I'm not able to find my laundry detergent here. I even looked up on Prime, and it was like, what in the world's going on? So, even 7th generation, I typically use Echoes. I was, for a while there, like several years, I was able to use the Tide and all free and clear ones, but then I started having issues. It's basically skin issues, skin allergies. Excuse me, a little something in my throat there. But I had to switch from them and use some more natural stuff. I've been using Echoes, and I had practically a whole bottle still out there. But of course, I couldn't bring that with. So I tried Walmart. I thought, oh, I'll be able to get it at Walmart. Should be able to. They don't carry it. I didn't even see 7th generation. And then there was a Target right there where we were at. Usually you can't get Echoes there, but it's supposed to be a super Target. We haven't had super Targets out there in ages. They were all switched over to just Targets. They basically dropped the super part of the name. And we were right there, and I should have looked to see, and I didn't even think about it, but that's okay. I just went ahead and got some dishwashing detergent because they do sell the Echoes dishwashing detergent. Not dishwasher, but dish detergent, and it's pretty much the same thing. And I was able to, because they use Tide. That's one of my worst ones with the allergies, and it's not even the free and clear. But yeah, I was smelling it, and a lot of the linens and so forth. So I, with not having the washer, with that washer, they have a wash basin downstairs. I hand washed the stuff and did a good job, and just threw it in a dryer. But yeah, that did the trick with washing things up at least. So, but now with having the washing machine, I'll be able to do a load. So, all right, at least when we get it anyway. So, and I know how to handle things as far as if anybody else who has the same issues, maybe living in a situation where you've got people using all different kinds of laundry detergents, or even like fabric softeners with the washing machine. All you have to do is get yourself a bottle of white vinegar, mix up a solution of vinegar and water in a spray bottle, spray it down, wipe it all off with a rag, and then dump some a cup of white vinegar into like basically the bleach area where you dump the bleach, and run it through a cycle, and that takes care of anything. Just run it through full thing, okay? Wash and rinse, and that clear it out. And if you have to, maybe do it a couple times in case it's a lot of buildup or something. For the the dryer, just run it through, turned on, of course make sure the lid screen is cleared out and so forth. Run it on high for about 10 to 15 minutes, help burn it off, and that takes care of situations. Especially if you're in a situation where people don't want to be switching, So that's something I've learned with being in roommate situations. So, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that with having to use laundromats. So, because that's kind of costly money. So, especially here, I found out that at least the laundromat that's close by here, it was $6 to wash. And that's the cheap machines. I'm like, holy cow, that's expensive. Because out there, even with having to use the laundromat on site there at the apartment complex, I think it was $250 to wash. It was still $225 to dry, which was kind of expensive. The laundromat that I was using when I had my car, it was $2 to wash and then $1 to dry. So, and that was for about 27 minutes. I'd throw it up on high. I'd use one of the big ones, and I'd throw it up on high. Just one dryer. I'd do 2 different loads of washing, but just do one load to dry. 27 minutes later, everything was completely dry, even the towels, big towels. So, yeah, that was nice. I loved that. So, $5 later, I was done. So, anywho, I got her butt. She's like, she's silly. So, anywho, yeah, I need to get a call. See about calling social worker today, get an application in to Dollar Tree, even if I have to work a couple of part-time jobs or something, at least with being here. Yeah, at some point I would like to be able to throw them some rent money, but they're not pushing it, whereas out there is no leeway, no talking to the manager, either you pay or you're evicted by 2:30, basically. So, yeah. Anywho, that's pretty much everything that I have going on. You want to say hi? Say hi. She decided to lay on Mommy's lap. Lay on Mommy's tummy. I think my munchies are calming down. I've really had it bad still yesterday. I had it a little bit this morning. I had some popcorn when I first woke up, but I think it's starting to slow down. I know my body got really down, so I have minded, because I'm like, I don't want to gain some weight, but at the same point, I haven't minded because my body's still recuperating too, and even my head with trying to get through all the dizzy spells and so forth, confusion, all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, I haven't really minded all that terribly much with chowing down on the munchies, especially the cheese and crackers, that protein and then some carbs too at the same time. So, anywho, yeah, that's kind of everything. And I did reach out to my friend that I talked about the other day, sent him the link to the video. He has his own way of saying hi, which was nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I really did appreciate that, and I just wanted to say hi back. So, yeah, it's It's nice hearing from you again. I know I've been out of touch for a little bit, but that's okay. All right, as long as we're still friends, that's what matters most. So, anywho, excuse me. Definitely looking a lot better. I'm noticing in myself, even Angie and Rick been saying the same thing, that they see improvements every day. So that's what matters the most. Yeah, I'm right. Even this one sees it. She sees it too. She's just like, "Oh, mommy, I can tell you're feeling better." I haven't gotten back to doing my yoga stretches, like the standing ones or the meditation or anything, or doing any card readings or anything. I've been following my two readers, Devra, it's Devra, Devra's Enchantments on both Facebook. Mostly that's where she does her things, but she also has the YouTube channel. And also MJ with Soulful Revolution. Been getting back into the swing of things with her. But as far as me doing my own, haven't really done anything just yet. And I haven't done like I said, I haven't really been doing my meditations, or I haven't gotten back to doing my yoga yet, except for what I do here and laying down in bed. I have been doing those, but all in good time, taking it slow, definitely taking it slow and easy. And I would really like to be able to get my yoga mat back first. I just feel lost without it, and I'm still trying to get my bearings as far as which direction is north, south, east, and west. They keep telling me, and it's like, oh, okay. I'll get it figured out eventually. So, but, oh, that was the other thing I was going to tell you is too, I did see, when we were at PetSmart last night, they had a scorpion for sale. It was one of them bigger ones. Black. It was an Asian, something Asian was in the name. I have no idea what it was. It has the big pinchers and bigger tail, and of course bigger animal and everything. They took it out. They didn't take it out of its thing, but they took the thing out and let me look. It was beautiful. It was definitely very, very beautiful. But I couldn't help but laugh. Seeing price tag, $19.99. It's like, yeah, I had to come all the way out to Minnesota to buy a scorpion when I could get them, all the ones I wanted, for free out there. It's funny to think about, yeah. So, but I was going to throw that in, which I almost forgot about, but yeah, I couldn't help but laugh at that. So, anywho, yeah, I keep looking at the time with everything. So, anyway, hope you guys have a great day. I am looking forward to getting my own place and getting a job and so forth. I really am, and I am in many ways, I'm feeling better. So, one day, one step at a time. Never do one day at a time. Always do it one step at a time. Because sometimes a whole day can be too much. So, anywho, I'll talk at you later. I love you guys, and hope you have a great day. I know I'm going to. Most definitely. Love yous.